Hello, hello. I hope that everyone is having an awesome Easter Sunday. I know things are looking a little bit different than they normally do this year, but I hope that you were able to spend some time just with your families, get some rest. I wanted to make this video for parents and for kids, so both of you can be listening to this, for families and for kids, to talk about some of the expectations that I have and some of the things that I'm noticing, and just some things to help make the rest of the year a smooth, just kind of transition. And so I wanted to start by saying thank you so much to my families. I'm bragging on you guys all the time. I'm telling everyone, like, you have no idea how amazing my families are doing with this. They have so much patience. They're working so hard to make sure that their kids get their assignments done. They're sitting with them. They are just going beyond what I could ever imagine. And so I just want to say thank you, and I just want you to know that, like, I am so amazed and I'm so thankful because I'm putting in a lot of time also, and I'm putting in a lot of work into this just because it's so different, and I still want my kids to grow and learn, and so I'm spending a lot of time videoing and things like that. And so I just wanted to say thank you because it makes it worth it whenever you guys actually make your kids do it, and you're there and you're coaching them through it. It's just so amazing, and I'm just so thankful. So I wanted to say thanks. And then I wanted to tell my kids how proud I am of how hard that they are working. It's been so awesome to see you guys reading and doing your math, and I'm so proud of you. You're taking everything that you learned at school about perseverance and hard work, and you're rocking it at home. I'm so proud of you. I want you to keep it up, okay? Keep your level 3 reading, stretching those words across. You are doing awesome. Okay, so something I did want to talk about was, speaking of mental toughness and things like that, I'm noticing that sometimes that the work is being done for the kids. And so, especially in writing, I'm noticing a lot of times that their writing is perfect, okay? They've spelled all of the words correctly. It sounds like an adult sentence. And so I know that it's hard, and trust me, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know that it takes a lot of patience, but it is so important that we are not doing things for them. It's not helping their brains get stronger. It's not helping develop their ability to write words, their ability to spell words whenever we do things for them. And so I'm just asking you just to, I know it's so hard, to have a little bit more patience with them and help them sound out words. And even if it's not spelled right, like, for example, if they are spelling the word because, which eventually we're going to learn to spell the word because, but if they're spelling the word because and they spell it B-C-U-Z, that is phonetic, because, that's phonetic. You don't even need to go back and tell them, please spell it B-E-C-A-U-S-E, because it is developmentally appropriate, is where they are at. So I am just asking that you do not do it for them, that you let them use their sounds first. And so what I do at school is I let them use their sounds first to write words. And sometimes I'll prompt them through it, like, okay, you're spelling the word flower. Flow. Oh, look, you only have ow. What's the last sound you hear in flower? And then I'll go back and I will help them with spacing. I will say, listen, these words, let's listen to this sentence. The flower. Oh, you don't have a space between the and flower. Make sure you put a space in between those words. So those are the things that I will coach them through. But spelling-wise, they need to be using their sounds, their own sounds, and using their own brains to think about it. Same thing with reading. I haven't noticed as much in reading, but they need to be using their sounds to stretch it across. We don't need to be telling them every single word just because they're not. It doesn't make them a better reader. And I still really, my goal is to make sure that they are still good to go for first grade. And so if we keep doing that, then they're going to lose all that stuff. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Then I also wanted to talk about listening to instructions. So I put up a little tutorial on how to listen to instructions. So something that's happening is kids are not listening to what they are supposed to be doing on Seesaw for their activities. And so I can show you again right here. So if they go to an activity, okay, whoops, their job is to click on this. Well, there's a glare. Anyway, there's a little play button right here, and it says, it's gray, and it says play instructions. And so if they click on that,
watch the video about open and closed syllables.
It will tell them what they need to do. Because I'm noticing a lot of times I'm asking them to click the microphone and record themselves, and they're not doing it. I'm asking them to write a sentence and they're not doing it. I'm asking them to draw a picture and they're not doing it. And I think a lot of it is that they're not listening and really focusing on the instructions. Along with that, on Seesaw, I am sending back things. I'm getting a little bit more, I don't want to say strict, but I'm getting a little bit more picky with what I'm taking, just because I still want them practicing the right way. So I will sometimes send things back. I also have the ability to make a voice comment on things and coach them through them, tell them what they need to fix. And so if I know that some families, they have this routine. They finish all of the child's assignments, and then once they've finished all the child's assignments, afterwards they will go and click on, you go to their inbox and you go to their notifications, and that is where they will have things that I've sent back, things that I've commented on, things that I've liked. And so if you'll go through and you'll look and see if I've commented on anything, if I sent anything back just for feedback for them to redo, that's a good thing. Now I am doing my best to respond in real time, so like as soon as they turn it in, I'm doing my best to respond. I don't always do that. So if you want to do that at the end of the day or whenever you sit down to look at it the next time, that is good. But I did want you to know that I am sending things back and I am making voice comments and things like that. So you would just go to their inbox and their notifications, or their notifications somewhere. The last thing I wanted to say is that we are going to have 2 Zoom meetings a week. I'm going to do it just like last week, where I had one on Tuesday at 11 and Thursday at 3:30. And if those times do not work for you, please just let me know and we can figure something else out. If I have a lot of people that say, I can't do the afternoon time, then maybe I can do another one in the morning. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I think the most important thing was just that I am amazed at how awesome you guys are. And just to keep up the hard work to my kids. I want to tell my kids to keep up the hard work. And yeah, and I know that it's hard. I know it's taking a lot of patience and a lot of understanding, and you guys are doing awesome. So just keep pushing them through, make them do things on their own. They are so capable of working on Seesaw and doing these online activities, because we did stuff like this all the time at school. So I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but most of you probably already know that we are not going back to school for the rest of the year.